Hi, I'm John Landis, host of the Apprenticeship woodworking instructional videos here on YouTube with another tool review, what I'm calling tool reviews, which are actually just my opinion telling you what I think you might want to be putting in whatever shop you're putting together in your basement, in your garage, in your apartment, wherever you're doing it. This tool number 3 is the thickness planer. Now, the way a thickness planer works is a little different than the jointer. Where on the jointer, the knives were on the bottom and we're using the table as a reference, the planer has its knives above. It uses this table as the flat reference. You send a board through that has the flat face on it, and the knives above take material off the top of the board, therefore giving you a parallel flat face to the bottom board that you flattened on the jointer. Now, the reason we use the thickness planer is for just that, thicknessing a board. After it's been flattened, we may want to take it down to 1 inch, 7/8, 3/4, whatever the case may be. You want a thickness planer in your shop. Now, we have a 20-inch thickness planer in here, and it's a monster, 5 horsepower, and this can handle a lot of jobs. We've never really too often used the whole 20-inch capacity to send a board through. Admittedly, on occasion, we've needed every bit of the 20 inches. But typically, for me in my shop, the 20 inches is more about productivity. We can send multiple pieces through at a time with someone on the infeed and someone on the outfeed, and we've got speed going. And when you're trying to run a business, speed is a good thing to have. You, at your shop, I wholeheartedly think there's no reason for you to have a 20-inch thickness planer in your shop. I think you can go with a 12 or a 13-inch that you can find at most home stores. They've got plenty of oomph to them. They've got plenty of weight to them. They're not crazy expensive, and they can do almost every single job that I think you're going to need it to do. They're going to run you about $650. They are a little weighty. While they are typically called portable, because of their weight, I would probably put them in a fixed spot on a bench top or create a base for it. So, because they're a little heavy, but they're going to get the job done. You're going to want to do some research on it. You're going to want to figure out what kind of dust collection you want, because they do spit out a lot of chips and a lot of dust when they're being used. So you're going to want to get something that either has a port for a shop vac on it or for dust collection. So you're going to want to make sure that it has that dust collection on it. Also consider what kind of blades are going to be more appropriate for your situation. You have some options on the blades themselves, some removable to be resharpened, some that don't need to be resharpened. I don't think that that's going to affect the price a whole lot, but do the research on what you think you're going to want. But again, for about $650, you can get a top-notch thickness planer in the 13-inch realm that's going to do the job for you for your entire hobby or your entire career. And if it were me, that's what I would be going with for you. So number 3 on my list of tools that I think you should have in your shop is the thickness planer. Do you need it? No. Should you have it? I think so. Thanks for watching. Look for another one later.